Hey guys, Moustache here, this time with another Assassin's Creed figure review, this time of Jacob Fry from Assassin's Creed Syndicate. If you remember in my last review of the Hidden Blade, I actually asked, hey, what's up with Assassin's Creed and McFarlane toys? And this is the answer. This is actually a Gamestop exclusive, so as you can see there, it does say Gamestop exclusive. He does come with all the basic accessories, and I love that he comes with the extra hood, so we can see that in the package there. It says Black Guard outfit right there. It says Series 4. And then it shows the other figures right here. I don't know if these are actually the other figures in this series, but we do have the Arno Dorian, the Eagle Vision version, the Arno Dorian McFarlane Master Assassin version, and then Shay Cormac. I don't know if I'm going to get these two, or these three. I already do have the basic Arno, and then I really do hope they come out with Evie Fry for this series. I have this wall of Assassin's Creed figures, if you haven't seen my room tour, but I really hope that they end up doing her as well as future assassins, or maybe even other assassins. Like, I would love to see a Desmond figure. Desmond, as you know, is my favorite. So let's go ahead and get this out of the package and check him out. Okay, so here he is out of the package, the Jacob Fry. He looks very cool. He comes with a lot of accessories. He comes with the unsheathed hidden blade. He comes with the cane sword, the two guns, and then the extended hidden blade, as well as, if you want to count it, the hood. There are a lot of subtle details like the other figures in the previous series, but there are, of course, a few gripes going along with that. None of the points are sharp, of course. The only hands he comes with are the pistol holding hands, which makes for an interesting pose when holding the cane sword. It works, but then you end up, stuck with those hands if you wanted to put, just the dagger from the cane sword, or if you just wanted to hold the cane sword in a different way. The cane sword comes extended already with the bottom blade. It would have been nice maybe as a peg to just poke in, or I know it probably would have been a little more to ask, but to have it extend up and down, like as far as like sheathed and unsheathed. Going with the actual cane, the cane does turn into the dagger. So going with that, if you go ahead and just have it right here and pull it out, it does turn into the dagger, which is not sharp. When it was in the package, it was like that, so it kind of looked pre-extended, and then I pulled it and it came out. So if yours is like that, remember you have to pull it out. Like I said, this does not come down. The hood is really cool. It fits perfect. When you just take that off, you're good. I'll go ahead and try to get some closer shots of this. Okay, so here it is. As you can see, the face sculpt isn't bad. It's pretty good. But one thing is that little, you can see it right there when I hold him that way, that little schmitz right there on his head. I don't know what that is. It was on the figure when I got it. So going with the articulation, it goes up about that far because the coat goes down about that far. This one doesn't even come up. You get a bend right there, which is not more than 90, bends down that way. On this arm, you do get a bend 90 there, and then back bend. 360 at the wrists. No swivel or anything at the wrist. Same thing with this one, 360 at the wrist. This comes off to replace it with the other non-extended blade. 360 at the wrist, but this one's a lot harder. And then at the knee, you get a not even 90 at the knee. Same thing there. Legs can go up about that far. You get no, pivot at the bicep or anything. It's just the regular figure. The coat comes out about that far. You can see those holes, which are for the guns. Speaking of, I think both of them fell. One of the guns here. Both of them look the same. The peg is just different on either side. And then here's the hood that you get. And as you can see, it's really ornate, much like the Master Assassin Ezio, how it has the details on there. And then same thing with his coat. It's the same way. You have that Assassin A right there, and then it comes around. I want to say this is very reminiscent of the coat that the Master that your master wears at the beginning of the game. You kind of see it for a second. And it's very reminiscent of Ezio with the red here. So that's pretty much it for the figure. So let's go ahead and zoom back out again. Okay, so there he is again. Like I said, the figure is very nice for the price it is. I think it's only $16. It's a good price for what you're getting. Getting quite a bit of accessories, and then this, hood feature is nice because the previous ones never had it. It adds more to the, assassin thing. And I know a lot of the questions on my last figure reviews for the assassin figures were if the hood comes off. This one does, and it looks perfect. It doesn't look out of place at all. It looks more like it extends at like inside the coat. Of course, the gripes that I do have are with the cane, as well as the gun issue. I wish it would have been holstered. Even inside the coat would have been cool. As well as the no points on all this stuff. That's always been my gripe with the newer Assassin's Creed figures. If you get a chance to pick him up, he's definitely a good one to add to the collection if you're collecting the Assassin's Creed figures. So we have Jacob, Ezio, Arnaud, Altair, Connor, as well as we've had Adewale, we've had Edward in different outfits. We have most of the Assassins in different outfits or different versions from McFarlane Toys. Like I said, I really hope they make a Evie Fry, so I can add that to the collection as well. 2 protagonists in the game means there should be 2 figures, right? As well as this one, I don't think I didn't see one in there, and I don't think it did come with it, a special code, like the previous ones have, with the, things for in-game content and things like that. I think there's too many problems with the last game with the in-game content, and that's why they didn't do it. So, Moustache again. Peace.